Good morning, happy 7th of December. Now I have got a full-on day today, so I've already dropped my boys off at sixth form and college, and I'm now, guess, Aldi car park. Now in all honesty, I wasn't planning on coming to Aldi today, but I'd ran out of muesli and I forgot to buy it yesterday, but that was okay because there was all bits of cereal left over that I kind of made my own homemade muesli. But my husband said he really wants some like bread rolls and things, so I thought, oh gosh, yeah, okay, I'll pop to Aldi. But as it happens, like, Aldi is attached to my local town, so if I park here and go shopping, I can then just walk into town. And I am finding my nail varnishes are all drying up, so I could do with a new nail varnish and a new eyebrow pencil, because I overplucked my eyebrows in the 90s, so yeah, they need a little bit of help, and all my eyebrow pencils are all breaking, so I'm going to nip over to Boots. Plus I thought I might nip into Works because they might have some wooden men, because yeah, I'm rather low, aren't I? I need more wooden men for my wooden man army in their woolly jumpers. So yeah, that's what's happening. But I haven't got a huge amount of time because I've got figure skating practice, and later on this evening I will have dinner early because we've got tennis, and then as obviously I'm picking up my boys at 2 different times. So yeah, it's a real full-on day. So I'm going to try and open the advent calendars this morning when I get back from here, just so I can get a load of editing done early, because otherwise you might end up with no video today. You might be getting this tomorrow, which I don't want that to happen. So fingers crossed all goes to plan. So yeah, I'm about to start my day and take you along the journey. So I'll see you in the next bit. Welcome back. Now I apologise if you hear any noise. Basically next door are still working on their renovation, and it's raining as well, and I can just hear the pitter patter above my head. Now it is about, I'd say 3:15, that's without looking at the time, 20 past. I went to figure skating practice, I picked my middle son up and had lunch, and then there wasn't a lot of time then, and then I had to go back and get my youngest son. So here I am. So you have seen that I've already opened a couple of the calendars, and the one thing was Ron Weasley got his rat, his pet rat, and the other one was some fray check. Now I use quite a bit of this with the doll making, the clothes making, so yeah, I'm happy to have another one. Obviously I've chose these, I've put these in my calendar myself, so I've tried to be, you know, pick things I like and things that are quite useful. And this is something I've probably had in an advent calendar when I've bought them from somebody else. So yeah, that's the only thing with, because I've had sewing calendars a few times now, I think the tools ones are probably not the best thing for me to get. I'm probably better off having fabric advent calendars now if I was to get one off someone, or maybe a yarn one, that would be useful. Although I am fearful of what I'd get in it, if I'd be happy with the colours and things. So I suppose you could always swap with people and things, couldn't you? So anyway, I'm going to open the other advent calendars now. Yes, I've got to keep this video a bit short and sweet because I'm going out to tennis and we've got to have an early dinner, so I haven't got a lot of time. So I'm not going to show you any knitting today because you saw quite a bit of progress yesterday, so yes, I'll wait until I've done a little bit more. So I've got a couple of old makes to show you, and I'm going to open the other advent calendars that you haven't seen yet today. So I've opened the Barbie drawer. Which drawer did I open? I've opened number 7. It's the wrong one, isn't it? Let me think. So I'm opening the Barbie calendar on every odd day. So the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th. I've got to open 4. Number 4. I've opened the wrong drawer. I pre-opened the drawer because I thought it would save some editing time, but I'll have to edit that out now anyway. Me reaching over you. So this is what we've got today. We've got a set of 3 candles. They're nice. I'll see if I can open this quite easy. No, I can't. Basically what I'll do is at the end of the video, I will film this. I'll get it out and I'll film it. So that's from the grown-up Barbie 12 Days of Christmas calendar. So that's lovely, isn't it? So we've just got to open this one now. It's here. Oh, another pet. Oh, I'll show you what I bought from the works. Oh gosh, it's a little deer. Now, I haven't tested these in water yet, but that's good. I'm glad I haven't done the other one. Look, the head turns, it's articulation on the neck. Yes, so basically I can try the other one now. I did put it on there. There it is. So I've got them. I'll show you them together. About the same size. They probably have little winky faces when you put them in warm water. So right, I am going to show you what I'm reading as well, and we'll get a Nordic sweater. Bear with me. So here we are, sweater number 7. It's not as colourful as some of the others, but yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? It's a nice grey colour, and that was I think that was called Frost Grey with cappuccino from what I remember. So we'll dress up a wooden man. So here is an old make. Now this is an Owl and the Sewing Cat pattern. It's basically a Rudolph head. It's like taxidermy, but you know, not real, the real kind. It's a fabric kind, and it's, I wish you could feel this. It's so soft. He's lovely, and basically I hang this up in my home at Christmas time. So yeah, he does sit rather nice. I'll just pretend there's something to hook him on there. Yeah, he sits lovely like that. But yeah, I don't know if maybe I'll hang him up in here. I've got some hooks up here. If I do that, I'll film it at the end for you to see. So Trace is lovely from Owl and the Sewing Cat. So, and now this is another old make. Now this is bunting that I made. And it was very simple to make because it was screen printed. Now there was meant to be a front and a back, but because I thought, well, I could get 2 buntings out of it. Now this was screen printed by Fiona Hesford. She's like a clothes designer, pattern designer for clothing. Her husband does screen printing, and he screen printed this. Now quite a while ago, I purchased this on her website, and she refunded me for it as a gift, as a thank you, because I've made a number of her patterns, and I've shared them on social media, and I said nice things. I wasn't, you know, trying to get a freebie or anything. It was my genuine opinion of the things I've made of hers. You know, I've made a military hat is one of them, and so she refunded me when I actually purchased this, which is really nice. But I haven't made the other version yet. I actually spotted it when I was moving everything out of my craft room into the temporary room. I saw it and I thought, oh yes, I need to make that. But yes, it won't be this Christmas now, not with everything that's going on. So what I bought at the works. Now I bought something for my husband. I've already bought his main Christmas present. That's on order. Now this is an extra, but I don't think he watches my videos. If he does, he keeps it very quiet. You know, he could be watching them in his lunch hour, couldn't he, and just not saying anything, see if I'm talking about him. And yes, husband here, I have been talking about you. Yes, was it yesterday? So, but yeah, he probably isn't watching. But yeah, I better not get it out just in case, or somebody he knows watches it. So yeah, I won't say. So I've got some Christmas cards because I'm seeing some friends next week. So I thought I'll buy some cards. It's lovely, look, the bus on it. It's all glittery. And ta-da! 3 wooden men. So I think with these 3 and the one with the broken foot that was originally from New Zealand, I think we'll have enough to get us through the week. So I might be wooden man shopping on Monday. Do you want to come with me? So I'm going to get one of these out now. Oh, I'll show you my bag. He said, would you like a bag? And I said, well, actually, I've got this Boots bag because I got my nail files and nail varnish. I haven't done them yet, by the way. I've got old nail varnish on. But I said, oh, I think I'll be okay. I could hold my husband's thing, put them in it. I said, no, actually, I'll have a bag because this is what swayed me. You'll know why. Sprouts. It's so much fun. It was only £1 and he actually suggested, which I think is a great idea, you can use it as a gift bag. Why not? Yes, of course, a gift bag. I love it. Now, one of these wooden men didn't want to come off the shelf, so I had to literally rip it off the peg. So I'm going to open that one first. These look different to the ones I've had before. I've never had a box like this. I like the heads that way. I like the rounded bit at the front. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. And I have noticed, I looked at my wooden man upstairs, and yeah, there is a bit of a gap even when they're on the stand. So that's my wooden man from upstairs. Because yeah, I didn't have him ready yesterday, did I? That's my numero 1 wooden man. So yeah, he's on there. I'm tempted to leave some of the stands on for a bit because they're less likely to topple over. I think when I want to sit them down, they're much better than off the stands. My gym is looking really nice actually. When I was there at tennis on Monday, I'd have loved to have done some filming because they'd done the gym off. But there's so many people coming in and out, and and I was rushing as well, so the timing wasn't right. So I don't know if it'll be any better this evening. If it's quiet enough to do some filming there, I'll do, and then you'll see that at the end of this video. But if you don't see it, you'll understand it was just too busy. And I don't know, my coach did film me while I was on the ice, I think, but usually she's filming me because she's trying to point out something I'm not doing right. So normally they're not very good when I'm getting filmed. It's not normally when it's going right. There we go, number 7. So I'll pop him down there with the others and Ken. Right, I'm going to end this with showing you what I'm reading and then some footage, and then basically I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll probably have some more knitting maybe to show you tomorrow. And this is what I'm reading. It is called, I'll look at it so I don't get it wrong, The Great Christmas Knit Off. Now I've read the prologue already, and I've read, have I read chapter 1? Yeah, I've read chapter 1 and I've just started reading chapter 2. But I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoyed the prologue. But then what happens is when you go to chapter 1, you're on another character. But you just know, you can, you know, I'm an optimist. Or am I? I don't know, sometimes I'm a bit of a pessimist. Sometimes I expect something to be worse. And then when I get there and then it's better, it's a positive. But I have high hopes. I'm not pessimistic, I'm optimistic with this, that things are going to get better. Because you've read about 2 characters so far, and I can kind of see where this is going to go. So I think it's only going to get worse before it gets better, but I've got high hopes. But I'm really enjoying it. It's a really enjoyable story. The one character, she's a bit anti-Star Wars, which I can't really relate with that. It's from her ex that was a Star Wars fan, but I love Star Wars. So yeah, I can't relate with her, you know, feeding, I'll show, it's a bit of a spoiler, feeding the Luke Skywalker figurine to the dog to chew on. Yeah, I don't really agree with that. However, that's Star Wars hating aside, I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, if you're into knitting, obviously I need to read it all first before I can totally say, oh, just, you know, for you knitters, because it's quite an enjoyable story anyway. It's just a few little bits of knitting thrown in here and there, but I don't know how much will be in it because I'm in early stages. It's rather a large book, isn't it? So yeah, that's quite a few hours of reading. So yeah, this might see me through December. Unfortunately, I'm not really getting to watch all that much of YouTube myself because I'm having to, you know, watch my own things, put things, you know, there are a lot of work putting these together. So I'm managing to watch Arnie and Carlos, but even then I'm often watching them a day late. And yeah, so I'm trying to watch a bit here and there, but it is a bit of a struggle. But anyone who's doing vlogmas themselves will understand. You can watch a little bit here and there, but not too much yourself because you're so busy with your own channel, aren't you? But you know, it's really enjoyable. You know, I really enjoy chatting with you about the things I'm making, and rather than boring my family, which I try not to speak to them about it if I can help it. I'm normally listening to their interests, really, you know, hearing about, you know, games, planes, tennis and, you know, things, you know. But luckily I am interested in tennis, but there you go. But yeah, it's lovely having you to chat with about dolls and sewing and knitting and crochet and, you know, all Christmas things. So thank you for being there, and thank you because I know this is a really busy time, and you know, it's a big commitment for you to sit there. My videos aren't the shortest, are they? I will admit that. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and I totally understand if you get a bit behind on them and you're catching up, but you know, thank you so much for taking the time to watch them, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.